Hello guys, welcome to another masterpiece of Amaka and the Beautiful Ghost. This time around, everybody is collecting their own fair share of woto from the beautiful ghost Katrine. Yes, Amaka was the only one going through a lot. Now, Oga and Madam have just joined the league. Yes, as Amaka revealed to them that there is a ghost in the house and the ghost made herself known to Madam and Oga. So now what is the fate of Madam and Oga in that house? Because that house is no longer safe for them again. Now Oga and Madam had to run away from the house. They say they cannot sleep in that house. So after Katrine the ghost off the lights and on it back, they say they can no longer sleep in that house again. They had to run off for their dear life. Now, talking about Amaka, Amaka was in the kitchen trying to take some snack, but this girl, Katrine, the beautiful ghost, had to appear again to Amaka, telling Amaka conditions that Amaka has to give to who? To Madam and Oga in order for her soul to rest in peace. Now, the conditions are not easy, oh my people. You are paying for another man's crime. That is what is happening here right now. But what will actually happen that this ghost is just so angry with Oga and Madam? Charles, right, is Oga's uncle. So Charles has been staying in this house that Oga and Madam are living inside together with Amaka. So Charles was doing the what? Blood money. Charles was a ritualist. That is why we say in life, whatever thing you are doing to earn money, to earn wealth, make sure to do it the right way. Do the legal things that posterity will smile on you. Don't do something that rather nature will come hunting for you and your generation to come. There are some offers that are not even worth accepting in life. Now look at it. The house was given to Oga by the uncle. Ignorantly, Oga does not know anything about the uncle's source of wealth. Now, Oga is being put into this mess. Uncle is no longer there. Uncle Charles is gone. Oga and Madam are the one to face the consequences of his actions. Now, Katrina had to tell Amaka that she was growing up, she was so beautiful, and they had to advise her to keep herself intact. But the beauty in her and peer pressure could not allow her hear road. What did she do? She had to start doing a shower. How can a small child at that age, instead of being in school or hustling to make life for herself, rather be engaging with someone 3 times older than her in the name of sugar daddy to get iPhone Pro Max 17 with a car? Just because the friends are using iPhone Pro Max 17, you also want to use it as well. And now that you cannot afford for it, you had to do what? You had to smuggle your way into the arms of all people in order to get money. And unfortunately for her, Mr. Charles was a ritualist looking for fresh blood to use in order to empower himself in the kingdom and also to get more wealth for himself. So, young girls watching me, you have to be so careful with the way you live your life. You have to be so careful. The kind of places you go to, the kind of people you date, and the kind of people you go and spend night with. Not all money are eatable. Katrine now is a victim of circumstances. Katrine was there with Oga in the house, Mr. Charles. Mr. Charles' house was just so beautiful, as you can see. Katrine was like, oh my God, I can't wait to have this phone and go and pepper my friends with it. Mr. Charles had to promise Katrine the iPhone Pro Max 17 and a car. Katrine could not believe her ears. Katrine said, do you know that this iPhone Pro Max 17 is equivalent to a car? Mr. Charles said, yes, I'm going to give you everything so far as you remain good to me. Instead of you to be in school, look at the kind of lifestyle you are living. If you are not from a luxurious home, if you are not coming from a rich family, my people, bend your head down, walk and pray to God so that God will open doors for you. Why trying to live life that it is not yours? Now, Oga had to do what? Call that the sacrifice is ready. And guess what? Katrine overheard it. Despite her auntie advising her to use her beauty in serving God, to use her beauty to be on one spot. No, Katrin say, I will not. Oh, I have to use this beauty to catch up with it and empower myself. Now she overheard Mr. Charles' conversation, the call of sacrificing her. What happened? Can she run away? No. Instead of her to smuggle herself out of the house or act as if she wants to go somewhere, she rather went and carried her box. What does her box need to do with the call she had of sacrificing her? Using her for money. Those of you using people's children to make money for yourself with it, karma and nature will come for you. If it doesn't come for you, it will come for your generation. Let your hands be clean when making money. Stop putting your hand left and right in order to empower yourself with riches. Now, Katrin could not go. Katrin carried her box. Upon smuggling herself out, Mr. Charles had to stop her, and that was the end of Katrin. And Katrin was buried behind the house. Now, Uncle Charles had to what? Give this house now to this young gentleman who is living inside with his wife, with Amaka the servant. Amaka, it's your birthday today, ekeneUmenwamovies. Happy birthday to you, my darling. Wish her well in the comment section below, guys. Now, they are staying in that house. Katrin, the beautiful ghost, her spirit is not at rest. She had now to appear to Amaka, started tormenting Amaka in order for Amaka to communicate her message to her madam and the boss. Just imagine it. Amaka too have just entered one chance too in this situation. It's just so sad the way some of us live life. We take life to be a joke. Live life accordingly and be spiritual as well, so that no one can come to your territory to use you for their own money making machine. Now, what happened? Oga came back to the house and Katrin told Amaka to tell them that they should go and dig out her body out. Take her to the mortuary, then prepare for a proper burial. A proper burial with escort, screening, ping pong, and then they will take her to her village, confess there, and then they give her a befitting burial. Even if you are the one, how can you confess to such a crime? Meaning, Oga's life will just be destroyed and ruined just like that, right? Because Katrin's parents, since they don't know anything about her disappearance, they just know that she disappeared. They could no longer hear from her again. That's most cases. Some people always disappear. Meanwhile, they are gone. They have been used and buried. But the family will be hoping and praying for one day they should see that person. Meanwhile, that person is long gone for eternity. Now, will Oga confess this and bury her? Oga say, no, we cannot do this. This is just so risky for my personality. What we are going to do is this. We are going to look for a strong man of God to come and rescue us out from this dungeon. Now, they went and brought a man of God who is so fake, who is so money-minded, who is so stomach-minded. All he thinks of it is his food that he's going to eat. Now, the beautiful ghost is just watching. What will become of them? Because the way the beautiful ghost will land the pastor one dirty slap air, it will not come good. Oh. The man of God that came to the house, Amaka advised them, oh, you people should better do as she have said. You people don't want to listen. Now you want to do for a man of God. Okay, now, you people should not say I did not warn you people. Now the man of God came and started with what? Rakabo Shakata. Just after doing Rakabo Shakata, he now asks for what? A ransom. He said they have to do a deposit of 200,000 naira. Just imagine it in his account. That give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar and to God what belongs to God. So since Oga is so desperate for a solution because they are so scared, they cannot even stay in that house again because the ghost is now tormenting them. Even Oga's file in the office is missing, an important document that he was to use to seal the contract that he was working on. The ghost has carried it away. And now, if Oga doesn't provide that file, maybe na prison Oga could go, my people. So you see, it is not really easy on Oga's life right now with Madam. What do? They had to deposit that money. You know, when you are in a situation, when you are desperate, and when you are in agony, you look for solution in every possible corner, that whatsoever thing anybody tells you, you don't even want to reason out again if this person is trying to make a fool out of you, or if this person is just being real. That is the situation that Oga just found himself into it. Now Oga could not even make it out that this man of God is fake. The man of God wants to take advantage of the situation. Now they had to deposit 200,000 into the man of God's account. When the man of God started prayers, the man of God now asked them that he wants to eat good pounded yam with correct egusi soup. Eh? My people, you two, man of God, you come try you. You came to pray, or you came to feed your stomach. They had to prepare it. Amaka entered the kitchen very fast and they serve him. You can see it on the screen the way he's eating. The man of God ate and filled his stomach. To pray now, there is a problem. How will he pray when the stomach is full? Instead for you to do fasting and prayers, you are instead doing eating and prayers. He now sat down on the chair and dozed off into sleep. When he woke up, he said, "Oh, I was sleeping." They say, "Yes, you dozed off. Normally, you have to doze off because you have eaten too much." Now, he said, "Let's enter into prayer mode." Now, you can imagine what the ghost can do, right? To the man of God and to Oga. More chaos, more disaster coming up. At the end of the day, they just have to go and do as Amaka have told them. They have to go and confess, because confession is the only thing, not just capturing the beautiful ghost spirit. Oh, many spirits, just many lives of people's children have been used in that same house. That house was built on blood money. You can imagine it. So when you find yourself in such situation, and you are even privileged that the ghost could even explain to you what you want, because some ghosts are very wicked, oh, they would just take your life away. But this one have given them a condition, meaning this one is a good ghost. It's better to do confession. Don't hide guilt. Confess it out. And whatever thing wants to happen. Healing comes with confession. Forgiveness comes with confession. Peace of mind comes with confession. And my people, before we get to the next episode, to see the ghost and the pastor, how it's going to look like, guys, I want you all to know. You see this thing called money? Never you make money out of somebody's sweat. I repeat it. Never you make money out of somebody. Your money that you have made, it should not be a source of pain to another person. Never you swear your hands with blood money. Never you swear your hands with embezzling money. Never you swear your hands with stolen money. Make sure the money you eat, you merit it. Prosperity doesn't smile when it comes, okay? Look at it. It was the uncle, but it's now hitting on Amaka and the Oga and Madam. So, you can do something and you die. Your children will be the one to pay the consequences, to pay the sacrifice of it. And once you have done it, you have done it. There is no going back. You must pay for it. Because that is just the law of nature. So that is why if you are under the sound of my voice, I would urge you all to live life the right way. Go the right way in life, okay? So that the children you are giving birth to, they will not live to suffer the sins of your own mistakes. At times we do it ignorantly, but nature doesn't know ignorance. You pay for it. Reward, karma. It comes positive or it comes negative. Shalom. Stay tuned. Let me have your point of view in the comment section below. What do you think about Amaka and the beautiful ghost? Let me hear from you in the comment section below, guys.